All right. Well, let's get everything kicked off here. So, yeah, again, welcome back to another Feature Friday. I'm Nate Stair, I'm a Market Segment Leader with our SiteMap team. Really excited to be here with you today, and really super excited about SiteMap 3.0. So this is our third major update to the platform, and we just have some really awesome features to go over with you today. So yeah, just to kind of get things rolling, let's kind of go through the agenda real quick here. So we're gonna go through a couple questions, just kind of kick things off, but we will walk through the platform, show you some of the new features, and go through a couple videos of the augmented reality, which we're really excited about. And then we will go with a Q&A at the end. So feel free to jump on stage and you can join me live or submit your questions on the chat and all that. So speaking of the chat, so if you have any questions during the demo, you can submit your questions there in the chat. We'll also be posting a couple poll questions here in the beginning, like we do in Feature Friday fashion here. So, but yeah, go ahead and submit your questions there in the chat if you have them. If you want to come on stage, you'll see a little prompt to go on stage, and you can join me live. We can go one-on-one back and forth. So, yeah, let's kind of jump in here. Let's see. We'd love your feedback. So this is how we've developed these new features in SiteMap. We've heard our clients tell us and give us feedback on the platform. So we ask a lot of questions. This first question is, where do you keep your utility as-builts? So there's a few options down here to go through. Do you have a GIS system? Do you have digitized plans on a laptop, like PDFs, things like that? Maybe you have CAD. But would love to know kind of where the audience sits with keeping your as-builts. One of the main reasons we developed SiteMap was to help centralize all those as-builts, get those into one location so you can easily access those in an intuitive way. So, but yeah, we're curious. We found that a lot of facilities across the country have multiple sources, file types, platforms. Data can be all over the place. It can get pretty complicated. So trying to simplify that, make that easy with SiteMap. So it's always good to have feedback and kind of understand where they are. So it looks like most joining here have digitized plans. That's very common. So there's scanned in PDFs or maybe just PDF copies of the CAD, even hand-drawn plans and all that. So, but yeah, it's good to know. So it looks like now we're sitting about 50-50. So we have a combination of digital and physical documents. So certainly those hard copy plans are out there and all that. So let's jump into the next question here. So how do you communicate your dig plans, your policy with your team? What does that look like for your contracting team or your facility? Give this just a second, let you answer here. So there's certainly cases where you don't have a dig plan or a policy in place. We can certainly help you with that, help keep your facility or your job site safer. But it's always good to have a dig plan or policy. So, but how do you communicate that with your team to keep your site safe? Looks like we have a little mix here. Got some answers coming in. We coordinate in a GIS platform. That's good. We have our dig policy posted, and it goes task by task, which is really good. It's good to record and document, and have a good plan in place. So, yeah, we got some pretty good feedback there. So just wanted to go through a few of the features with you. I am going to jump into the platform and show you some of this in just a second here. So, but just wanted to kind of run through these real quick with you. The first one, which we're really excited about, it's the most fun feature that was released here, but the SiteMap mobile version has augmented reality now. So I'm actually going to show you a few videos here after the demo, and you can kind of get to see what that looks like, how that visualizes. But we're really excited about this to help drive a safer job site or facility there. So yeah, augmented reality is released. We're really pumped up about it. I've not yet been able to get out on site and actually use it where I can use my cell phone or tablet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'll be doing it really soon here. So The next update that we made was my DigBoard. So that's something I'm going to show you in the platform, but you can create areas. You can manage that in a layer. You can make notes now, tag different information in the platform now. Up to this point, SiteMap has really been about GPRS collection and what we put into the platform. Now we're allowing the client to go in and use the platform and make notes and alterations to it. So it's just kind of our first launch in that. So we're really excited to get that in your hands. So that's my DigBoard. You'll see me go through that in just a second. You can also customize now the lines, colors. You can change feature names. So for instance, if GPRS has labeled something in an electrical feature, you can now change that to say, power source 1, or you can label it in a different way, and also change the color. We use the standard 811 color schema. So we use, your red power, yellow gas, blue water type color format. So, but if you want to use a different color, you can change that now in the platform. Next is history slider. So this will allow you to access and view only projects within a certain date range. So if you want to see only projects completed maybe in 2025, maybe you want to see what the oldest projects are, you can isolate those by date range now in the history slider, and I'll go through that in just a second as well. Work orders on scan boundaries. So, when you get in, we made our last update we did over the summer. You're able to now see the scan boundary, and it says scan boundary on the white lines. Now you can actually see the scan boundary, but you can see the work order number labeled on that line as well. So this is a quick way to reference a work order that you might have multiple locates going on your job site. You'll be able to easily see that work order right there on the screen here in the map view. So, and I'll show you that here in a second as well. Customer self-service form. So this is a great way that you can connect with our team to order services. It's going to be a simple, easy way where you can create a polygon, create a work area, send that to our GPRS team, and then we'll coordinate and schedule with you to get the services done. So if you need a concrete scan done, if you need a utility locate, reality capture, video pipe inspection, all that can be ordered right here in SiteMap just by using the map viewer. And I'll actually show you that here in just a second as well. So these are the new features. We're really excited about them. Get in there, use them, give us feedback as always. And, in future Feature Fridays, we're going to kind of break some of these down, maybe go into depth in some of these. So stay tuned for some of that. And again, at the end, I'm going to show you a little video here on the augmented reality. So let's jump over to SiteMap. So you can see here, you have a bunch of projects, here on the screen. You'll see different work site boundaries, things like that. You can actually isolate some of those in this history slider. So let's say you wanted to go back and only view, projects from, January 2025. So you're able to actually see those projects pop up. You can see the older ones start to populate here. But maybe you only wanted to isolate, projects from 2025. You can now do that. Vice versa. If you want to go all the way back in time and say, hey, what did we do up through, 2024? You can actually grab the history slider and do it that way. So just a great way to reference some of the older locates. They are aged now. They could be, 2, 3, 4 years old. We started collecting data in SiteMap in 2021. So this is just a great way to keep track, of the date ranges in SiteMap now. So that's a new feature that we have as well. So I had mentioned work orders on the scan boundaries. So you can see here, this is work order 717485. So, we did a good job in the last update to put all the, we put labels on each line, more of a CAD style view. But this last update actually gives the work order. So some of the feedback that we had heard from our clients, so that was one improvement that we made as well. So any white box that you see, that's our scan boundary. When you zoom in close enough there, you'll see the work order appear here. So if you want to isolate that specific job, you can go into jobs and isolate that work order. But that was one feature that we had as well. So the next feature I wanted to show you is the DigBoard. So DigBoard is over here. So we have our left. So you'll see a couple new things appear. But the first thing below sewer layer is DigBoard. So this is going to allow you to go into the platform, your current layers will actually populate here once you start creating them. But you can go down here, you can add, let's say you have a delivery showing up and you want to create just a quick map of where you want that delivery to communicate with the team. You can create a quick polygon here, label it, put a little text box here. This is the drop area. Maybe you want to throw an arrow in here as well. But this is some of the things that you can do now and create these views. All those will populate in your DigBoard layer. So once you create this and save it, I'm not going to do it now, but you'll actually be able to manage those, turn those different DigBoard layers on and off, however you have those labeled here. And again, they'll also show up in your group here in this window here. So yeah, that's the first thing, that we have here is DigBoard. Another thing that you can do here, and I mentioned, is self-schedule. So this is a feature we're really excited about. Instead of trying to call into a GPRS team, put a big scope of work together in an email, you can quickly, instead of all that, you can quickly go into SiteMap, put your information in, and it makes it really easy. So if you want to order a utility locate, in this area, you can easily do that, create the polygon, put all the information in, and then at the end you save the project. It'll go right to our project coordinating team, and we'll reach out and get the project scheduled with you, in a quick, easy way there. So those are the main features I wanted to show you here at this time. And then I'm going to flip back over and show you augmented reality. So from the mobile app, you will be able to now get into the augmented reality, the AR, version of viewing. So, you can imagine with this locate that we've done in the past, these paint and flags have gone away. This allows you to view, put the little target there on lines. You can tell, hey, this is an irrigation line. There's the shut off. It's buried in the snow, but all that can be visualized, right at the surface here. So really excited to get this in your hands, allow you to use it and play with it. It's something that we really think will help drive a safer job site. So if you can imagine sitting in an excavator, getting ready to dig a trench, on a common construction site, paint and flags go away pretty quick. This will allow you to visualize all that information, after the locate. So, you can see each little point feature, each line, each thing is color coded. Again, you can hover over those lines to distinguish which is which there. So if you have an area that's highly congested, you can see it helps you to visualize here in this way. So augmented reality is out and ready to go. So really excited to get this in your hands. Again, all the information is in SiteMap. You get all this information 24/7. It will be available to you. All the historical data, drone imagery. We do CAD imports. We can give you your geolocated, your floor plans, your emergency evacuation routes, 3D reality capture, which we're really excited about. That all those projects are housed in viewable in SiteMap as well. And I walked you through the sewer layer as well. So all the video pipe inspections with those inspection reports are all in the website now. So as always, you can get this information at support at sitemap.com, support at sitemap.com. And you can reach out to the team if you have any questions. If you want to set up a demo, you can always reach out to myself. I'll put up my information here at the end. But yeah, we want to connect with you. We want to help you use it. I'm sure there's going to be questions on how to use certain features, and we're here to support that. So super excited to get these new features in your hands, get you use them, drive a safer job site. And yeah, looking forward to connecting on some of this. So at this time, we can go through a Q&A. So I'd love to answer any questions. Let me flip over to the chat here. Tyler asks, can you compare this augmented reality to a program like Drone Deploy? So I'm not super familiar. I know of Drone Deploy. I kind of understand the format there, but I'm not sure on their augmented reality. So I don't really have much input on that. I know that we do quite a few projects where we give our clients access to Drone Deploy. They can export, out of SiteMap and get that data into Drone Deploy. But beyond that, I'm not super familiar with, being able to compare the two AR systems. So wish I could help you with that, but I have not used it. So anybody else? I can go back into SiteMap. I can walk you through more if you have any questions. I don't have live access to the mobile app. That's something where I'd have to be out on site to do, but that's certainly something that we want to do here. Is AR available in the personal version of SiteMap? Great question, Matt. So SiteMap has different subscription layers, so you'd actually have to have a subscription to be able to actually view those projects. So it is a paid feature within the platform. So, and you can reach out to myself if you have any questions about the subscription tiers. We want to give you that access, get this in your hands. We have different project to team to pro versions of SiteMap, but we'll find the right fit for you to get you access to it. So good question, Matt. Appreciate it. Would records I add to SiteMap be available with the AR? So right now, for the viewing, it's only GPRS data. So when GPRS comes out and we do a locate, that is geo-reference. Those are geo-reference points and lines that we have. That's what's able to be viewed in SiteMap. So if you have a link to other data like an AR platform, we can link that to SiteMap to get you that access. But right now, we don't have the capability to import to be able to view external information yet. So coming probably in future updates to the platform. We wanted to give the first launch to actually see what has been located and what we've verified as existing. But bringing external data in, something like that is not quite ready yet. But that's another great question. Appreciate it. I guess I do have a question back to you, Matt, if you wouldn't mind. What other information do you have? Are you using another platform, or is there a file format or something that supports that AR? Okay, I wanted to see your CAD and GIS files. Yeah, so it's something that we'll take this feedback. It's a great comment. I think it's a great suggestion. That is one of the goals of SiteMap, is to be able to consolidate the information in SiteMap. So that would be definitely future development. But that's a great question. So yeah, those CAD, other GIS files, those file types, file formats. To be able to import those. We can get those into SiteMap now. That's something our team does with the pro subscription. We import, we can allow you to view your CAD and GPRS layer, and all that. But as far as the AR, no, we don't have that ready yet. Is the DigBoard available on mobile and desktop? So I believe so on the mobile version, I've not actually been in there to demo that yet. I did show the desktop version of it, in the demo there. So I'm not 100% sure if you can order in the mobile app yet. So I will put my information up here. I'll stick around for another minute or two just to make sure anybody has any questions. But here's my information. Feel free to reach out. I'd love to give you a one-on-one demo. We have our support team that can walk you through that as well. But yeah, would love to show you more capabilities within the platform. You can always go back to sitemap.com and reference the other Feature Friday videos that have been posted. So there's good videos, good information, training videos on there as well. So it's another great resource here. So Christine, thanks for the help. So yes, so SiteMap 3.0 went live this week. So we just released this. We've just got this out to the team here. We wanted to get this on the first Feature Friday that we could here. So we will be doing future updates as well. So we'll make sure to get those in the Feature Fridays up and coming here. But it's live this week. So feel free to get in there. And again, you have any questions or want to walk through anything, our team's here to help. So it's great to have been with you all. We hope you have a great Friday and have a great weekend. And we will catch you on the next one. See ya.